All right, we're here today. Sorry, guys, I was a bit late today. I'm so sorry. I had to get things ready and I was running late. But today, we're going back on doing hands. We're on day 13, people. 13. It's kind of crazy. I've been drawing hands for the last 13 days. And nothing but hands. Okay, so let's get today in. Not gonna waste any time. Just to make sure on one thing. Okay. Wait, actually, delete. Okay, we're gonna start this again. Hey, Jet. What's going on, man? Hey, Dom. Dom's in the building, and same thing as Jet. Okay, so today we're drawing hands once again. As you can see, whether on YouTube, on Twitch, just letting anyone know, I will have a live streaming event happening at the end of the month. If you want to attend it, you have to send me a message on YouTube, DM me on YouTube, say I want to be in your live stream, March Madness. I want to be in your live stream March Madness. Any way you look at it, just let me know you want to be part of it. So you have to follow YouTube, and you have to send me a DM through YouTube so I know. I don't have a mailing list because that's something you have to pay for, and I don't have money for that. So I just want you guys to know that. So if you guys want to be part of that because I'll be answering all your questions and try to do my best to give you guys the best insight and possible of what I know. But if people don't send to me, then there won't be no, whatchamacallit? No live stream. No special live stream. I'll send you a private link and you guys can come in and see all that good stuff. I always wanted to know how to draw shurikens like that, but the hand is so hard to get right. I understand, like, the issue with this is mainly just getting the forms right. It's all about the forms. That's mainly what it is. Why I have my journey so far drawing hands. I've been only drawing hands for the last 13 days. Feels kind of crazy. I think I'm improving as time goes by. Not that much as I want. I don't think it's fast, but we're close. So I'm gonna make this smaller so you guys can see it, because I kind of noticed, like, lately I try to use my references from Pinterest. It never goes through, or it looks like it's too big. You guys can't get the same thing. Hey, Alex. Oh wait, he said, oh, can you reference off how Genji from Overwatch holds shurikens? Oh, okay. Hold on, let me go. I can actually try that. Hold on. Let me get a reference on. Pinterest. Give me a second. I didn't even think of that. Hold on. Let me go get that real quick. Oops. I'm in the dark. Can't see. Oh, wait. No, I can't see. It's too dark in here. There we go. Hold on. I can fix it. Okay. Oops. Alright. I hope that light is not too distracting. If it is, please let me know. Okay, so let me do this right. I did that wrong. Mata. Okay, sure. I think I spelled that wrong. Okay, so there's a few of them. I can get this reference real quick. This is something we can probably use. I might use this, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Get this one. Thank you for the hearts. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this because I can't see. There we go. Everyone's joining. Oh, it looks like. Oh, okay. Pinterest. Yes, Pinterest is the best place to get references from, but you're doing a good job. Thank you so much. Hold on. Hi, Living Dragon. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pull the thing off the stable thing. Ah, here we go. So we're gonna get some shurikens from Genji. I didn't even think about him. Huh. Let's see how he... There he is. He holds it in a certain way. He holds it... Since he has robot hands... Well, you can hold it that way, I think. In real life. I tried not... I avoid drawing anything that's either anime or cartoon or video games, because then the anatomy can sometimes be not off, but it may not be as realistic as you want it to be. So that's why that's why artists, especially professionals who do anime or a case may be, the first thing they tell you is to draw life drawing first. Get anything that has to do with... Hold on, let me turn this down. Right, you. Okay. You try to get something that you can get for real life. I'm trying to back. Okay, Lemon Dragons, because he normally has 3 at a time. I mostly want to know how he holds it. Okay, we'll figure this out. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try my best to get it, but I don't know if I can. Okay, that's one way he holds it. Guys, just to let you know, I'm not only on Instagram, I'm also on excuse me, on Twitch and also on YouTube, so you want to jump over there just in case if... I'm just telling you guys that and just in case if for some weird reason the phone starts acting strange or whatever, you guys can jump to YouTube or Twitch. You'll still be seeing the same live stream. The only difference is you won't be seeing my screen and my physical screen and my hands. But you know, there's that. Okay, I can probably save this one. He holds the blades at the end of the tip, at the midsection of the tip of the blade, between the knuckles. So let's see. Okay, let me see here. I don't think if anything like that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Fair enough. Okay. Because like you guys should always learn from. You guys should first learn from drawing from real life first. I know how much that's a pain to hear that crap, because sometimes I hate hearing that too. But in long term, it will help you. There it is. I guess I can use that too. It's always so like the vision, like the point of view is always kind of obscure. Let me see. Okay, okay, that's the most best one I can find of him holding it that close. I would want someone like cosplay. No, maybe I should find a cosplayer. If I can find a cosplayer holding it, maybe it'd even be better. So I'm gonna type in Genji concept. Genji. Let me see if I have a cosplay. Let's play. Cosplay. Maybe I can get one. No, I don't think I can. Huh. I think the most frustrating thing when it comes to this cosplay that he always looks so bulky. I noticed that most cosplayers make him look so bulky. Like, it makes sense, but yet, then again, it always looks so odd to me. Which is weird. Okay, you know what? Throwing stars pose. I can't find anything. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna excuse me. So what we're gonna do? Oh, I get this one. I'm already getting that one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try work with this for now, and then I'll get around to the Genji part. When people cosplay as Genji, they normally focus on the sword, so I don't know if you'll find it. Yeah, I know. They focus just on the sword, and the bulkiness of his body tends to never look right. Either they miss. This is what they usually miss. The size of the head is usually over. Like it's always huge than usual. Like, I think there's only one person who actually got it right at one point. I remember that. Huh. See, the thing is, the get the shurikens to work, all you need to do is make sure that your hands are in place, because if your hands are in place and you get the forms right, placing the shurikens is pretty much on. It's pretty much easy. It's easy as it is, because all the shurikens are just triangles. That's pretty much it. There's nothing more or less to that, but I wonder if I can. Oh, actually, you know what? Play of the game. Maybe I get his play of the game. Genji play of the game. Maybe if I can find it there. Didn't see that one coming. Honestly, they're gonna give me some insane thing that had nothing to do with what I was trying to do. Okay, one more time. And then we can move it on. Play game images. There we go. It's not bad from the angle. It still works. Let me see. The angle's not bad. Yeah, with the shurikens are probably the. I guess I'll go with this one. This is probably the best one. It's more up close, and also it's the cleanest one so far as I see. And I don't want to waste any more time than I have to. Alright, we'll just go with that one. The way he holds it is pretty much if you get your forms down. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you guys. So much shit on my stuff. I gotta do some digital spring cleaning, I swear. That was speed. Okay, so let me see. Stuff. Okay. I guess I'll start with Genji first, since that was what requested in a sense. So, given that Genji's, like, all you need to do is just break it down. The best Genji in the world did a bronze to Grandmaster 24-hour challenge. and he used that username. That Speed? That's his name, Speed. That's literally the name. Speed. Oh, let me pull this up. This thing's crushing my legs. All right, that was Speed. Ah, snap. People know. Okay. All right, so let's get into this. Something doesn't seem right. Okay, there we go. Pull this back a little. That. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm putting everything down small. I'm gonna try to be this not too small, but small enough for you guys to see it, because I know that you guys on Overwatch on Instagram has a harder time seeing it because I have it this way. Because if I spin it like this, you guys will get a better view. But I noticed that when I do this, it makes it harder for you guys to type. Correct? I think it gives you guys a harder time to actually like type because you have to switch your phone every 5 seconds. Correct? If I'm right, please tell me if I am. Okay, like this. Alright, no one's came in yet. Let's see here. No worries. Horizontal is better. Okay. Alright, if it makes it easier on you guys. Yep. Alright. Today we're going horizontal. I don't know if everyone prefers that in time. I know Dome and Jat wants that, so I don't know you guys, those of you coming in who want to see that version of this live stream. Okay, so let's do this. So, for instance, I'm going to zoom in here, and we need to break this down. How do we make this work? How do we draw this particular angle without using any, like, perspective lines? Well, I'm on the computer, so I can't rotate, but it's okay. Oh, wait, is it bad for you, though? Do you have to, like, break your neck to look every time? Because that'll suck. I'll put it back, because, like, I want people breaking their neck just to look, and then that'll be like defeats the purpose. But like what we should do is break this down, and this is quite easy than you think. So to make this easier to guys to see, is that I'm going to let me just turn off these others for now. Just turn them off completely. I don't have to look at them. I don't have to look at them. No worries. Okay. If your necks are hurting, please let me know. I'll put it back where it was. Okay, so now what we have to do is break this down like always. So first thing, we know that it's a square. Well, it's a slanted square if anything, because remember, always know that when you're dealing with hands is not technically a square like this with the fingers intact. It's more of a slant, if anything, because depending on what hand you're dealing with, because if I have to guess, this is the right hand. This is the right hand. So because I know this because the thumb is looking this way. Always know that the thumb is always looking, like, to know which hand I'm dealing with, it's what the thumb is pointing at. If the thumb is pointing at the individual on this side, or if the thumb is looking at this way on this side, you'll know. So if you ever question where the thumb is, just know where the thumb normally is always looking towards the individual, not on the opposite end. That's something to always keep in mind. It's basic stuff, but it's like these are things we overlook. So it's like kind of slanted, right? And then the shurikens are at the far tip. So all you need to do to make sure is there's a bit of a spacing, but not too much of a spacing. And that's probably the challenging part. This is where the forms comes in. So I'm going to do exactly that. I don't know if my explanation is helpful, but I'm going to do my best to try to explain. But because I feel like I do a better job showing than explaining. Okay, so for instance, I'm gonna do like this. Just like this, right? Wait, is my thing off? Hold on. Okay, no, it's not off. I was about to say, you don't turn off my pen pressure. Oh, you don't touch my pen pressure. It's crazy. Okay, so We're just making a square, pretty much. You can slant the square later if you don't want to. If you want to, it's all about getting the forms and making sense of. I'll stay away from this as much as possible. Actually, no, pull this back because we're looking for. It's good to actually break down the picture first if you're not too sure on what you're doing, because that happens to people more than you think, and it's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with you if you don't get it the first time, or first few times, or first 100 times. It just, your brain just needs to understand the form. Once your brain can understand and recognize form, it's really not that big of a deal from that point. And no, I'm not trying to make a robot arm out, honestly. I'm trying to make it more natural looking, believe it or not. It's going to be kind of hard to do this because we're going to see the robot arm more than we're going to see my arm, I think, in my opinion. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this. And we're going to... The knuckles are here, 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 and here. And remember what I said last time, guys, it's not a straight line with knuckles. Knuckles are not like a straight line thing. It's a curvish thing. So knuckle here, knuckle here, knuckle here, knuckle here. See how it's like that? And then the other knuckle's here, but because we don't see it here in the thumb is invisible to us, so we don't have to worry about that. So once we have this, we can break it down. And remember, since, and then there's another way I do things, is another curve, just to keep things still in that T-Mobile like look. If that, you know, T-Mobile, like how it kind of like that, it goes like straight down. It never goes straight, and I think that throws a lot of beginners off. They look at the hand like it's a straight line when it's not, because your hands, as you can see, goes like this, not like this or like this. They're never equal. You should always keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this. Okay, and then we're gonna do this little foreshortening. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to. Oh, just realized. See, this is why I have a problem when it comes to doing it on Instagram, because I don't think I ever have enough room. I'm gonna try and make this easy for you guys to see. There we go. You're not really looking at the whole Genji, we just gotta look at that. Okay, so, and then we have to make sure that this hand, because as the more you keep going down, the more I think obscure the vision of seeing the other knuckles gets. So, like that, right? It's not perfect, but we will get this right, because we never give up, because we go plus ultra. Hey Derek, what's going on, bro? So as we are doing the hands like this, right, we have to make sure that everything is intact. Gotta make sure everything's intact. And no, I'm not going on actual anatomy on this one. We're just going on the idea of what we're trying to do, what we're trying to mimic here. Because since we're going by a robot arm, the anatomy is going to be a bit off. But it's going to be as close as possible, though. That makes sense. Okay. Guys, just to let you know, if you guys want to get more lessons from me, you can subscribe on YouTube. I just put a video just a few days ago on grayscale, and I hope that'll be insightful. It's just a crash course. It's nothing too long, nothing too short. It just explains how grayscale works and how you can use it in your artwork, how you can improve your work in your coloring, if you want to try that. But if that doesn't suit your fancy and you'd rather see live streams of my work, you can go to my Twitch and go there, because the live streams will be also on the YouTube as well. It's just that I think Twitch will be a more fun and better atmosphere for that than YouTube, I think, in my opinion, because there's more to do there and more opportunities to get like prizes and stuff, I guess. Okay, so now as we see it, the hand looks a little flat, and that's fine. we're going to actually fix that. I'm going to fix that now. As you can see, if you see closely, this half here looks a little more normal now. It's getting to that point. Now we have to give it that form. If we can give it its form, we pretty much did what we needed to do. That's what we need. If we look very closely. That. And please notice, it's not going to be exactly the same, but we're going to try to get as close as possible to what we're trying to accomplish here. What we desire most. What we're trying to do is not actually mimic, but understand what we're trying to mimic. If you get to that point, you pretty much won, even if it doesn't look exactly the same, because you have a better understanding on how to navigate yourself through what you're trying to do, not what you're trying to just mimic. The mimicking is just a guide for you to know what you're trying to draw. But if you understand what you're trying to draw, you won't have a problem. I promise you that. Like I always mention, guys, you always have to do practice, persistence, makes progress, progress leads to perfection, perfection leads to plus ultra. Plus ultra leads to that instinctual muscle in your brain that lets you make the right decision even when you're not too familiar with that, or no, when you are familiar with the subject at hand. It's like riding a bike. Let's put it that way. You know, you just learn how to ride it. Like at first when you start riding a bike, it's kind of like a hell, but after a few tries of persistence and practice, it becomes easier and easier. And then after a while, even if you haven't rode in probably months, years, days, months, years, you can still ride the damn thing as if you was. Maybe a bit wobbly, but you definitely know you're not gonna fall. So it's like that. That's plus ultra. Genji. You put Genshi. You put Genshi, bro. Oh snap! It is. Oh snap! Oh snap! Hey guys! Whoa! Did you guys give me a raid? Did I not hear anything? Oh my gosh! Yo-ho! The one of the greatest anime artists, Artex. Yo-ho! Hey guys! What's up? What's up, Gold? Hey, what's up, Captain? Hey, Zed. Rogers. Ultra Instinct, Twitch, I am. Hey guys! I do appreciate you guys coming in today. Yeah, I'm just giving some lessons on how to draw hands, because I'm on my journey of drawing hands today. Because hands is like the most problematic issue. I didn't see you guys come in. Why did... Oh wait, I know why. Sorry, I realized why I didn't see you guys. I didn't put you on the side. Put you over here. Let me make this a little easier to read. Me. Right here. There we go. Okay, now I can see you guys. Nice to catch y'all. I love y'all sketching. Thank you. I try my best, Captain, but right now I'm trying to give a breakdown to my audience on Instagram on how to understand hands. But I didn't really want to use Genji because Genji's more of a robot type and he's a little more stiffer than others because he's robotic. But I only used them because they wanted to know how to put the what do you call it? The shurikens in the middle of his hands, which we're gonna get to in a few seconds. Hey Toe, yeah, eyes and hands are so difficult for me. Eyes? Really? I find eyes extremely easy for me. That was the first few things I learned as a kid when I used to draw. Hands though. Hands are so complex. I think hands are the most complex, like, body part to deal with. But, just to let you guys know, wait, is that you? Yeah. Hermon? I think hands are the hardest. It is the hardest. I believe it's the hardest. I envy those who can just draw hands without any true reference or any, like, you know, with any, like, trouble. I envy those because I have to look at a reference. And I'm still on my journey. This is my 13th day. I made a challenge for myself to, like, draw hands for 13 days straight. I mean, not 13, for 30 days straight, just to see a difference in progress. And I post one picture every day on Instagram just to show my progress. And it's been helping. I think it's been helping. But, I honestly think I could do better. Yes, be sure it's hormone. Okay. I struggle with eyes the most. Is it like with eyes? Is it mainly the proportions, like keeping them like in line with each other, or is just the eye itself? Like, because when people say to me I can't draw eyes, I think they're referring to not the eye itself, but like the keeping them like balanced and in line with each other. Drawing abs and legs and hips are fun. Yes, those are fun. Those are fun. And the thing is, when you're drawing abs, you can actually draw abs wrong, but still make them look right. To those who doesn't pay attention a lot to like what do you call it, anatomy, all that much. And that's fine. You can get away with that, I think, most cases. This hand is a little bit too high. Hold on, let me pull this back a little bit. It's a bit too high. There we go, about here. Right? And then I'm going to... We gotta make the forms look right here. Make it curve them like this. Okay, drawing 90s double D's are fun, ho ho. Yes, they are, Cap. Yes. Man. Yo-ho, I got it too. Yo-ho, that what I mean. You guys are the best. But yeah. It's just keeping eyes in balance. Yes, and different perspectives. You do this so great. All the knife things I saw on Instagram, you're crazy, man. Thank you. Like, perspective is hard. I need to get perspective done and right so I can get the... Oh, hey! DeBryant? What's going... Oh, DeBryant. I keep saying DeBryant. D-Wife Bryant? I keep reading the name wrong every time. Alright, so... Yeah, I think that's usually people's problem right there. And I have a video on this on YouTube right now, but I'm gonna give you an idea on how to keep that in line. Usually I use the character design method to keep my stuff in line. Okay, so I'm going to put the shurikens in. I think the hand is not that it's still distinguishable. You can tell it's a hand, but I don't think it's at its peak best, in my opinion. I think it needs a little bit more work. It needs a little bit more refining to get that look, but I can't stay too long on this one particular thing. I don't want to take too long on it. I'm already late as I was when I started. Yo-ho. Okay, so I'll show you in 1 second, Zed, on how to keep eyes in line. What I do to keep eyes in line. I can draw hands like the back of my hand. I hate you so much. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so I'm going to... let me zoom in a little. Okay, so you might be seeing, for instance, you guys might be seeing based on my breakdown on this. Oh wait, that's why it looks a little off. That's why we didn't put in, I forgot to put in the thumb meat here, this part. That part is very important. I went like this. I didn't even worry about the thumb piece. That's here. And that's important. That's why the hand looks a little off. Like that. See now that how it looks much more. There you go. Look how much normal that looks now. It's just the little things, guys. It's the little things. It's just the little things, bro. It's just the little things. And then you can get it. Twitch is acting up, so I'm back here. Okay. Wait, it is? Damn it, it is? Guys, you're having a hard time over there on Twitch again? Say I if you guys are having a hard time. I'll try to fix it if I can. Is it like lagging and stuff for you guys? By any chance? Yeah, like this. Yes, online can change the whole thing. Yeah, like the whole thing just changed. It looked like a hand normally now because I put, no, it's all working. Okay, you guys, I guess it was just, okay. You guys are, I don't know, maybe, Jet was having some trouble. Twitch, yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah, it looks more believable in that sense. Okay. Now, since we got the arm to look a lot better from a distance, now, there's a little bit of a clipping through here. If you guys can look closely, I'm going to zoom in on this. There's a clipping right here that is not realistic. And I think it's right about here. Like, I'm gonna get the star. I'm talking about the star itself. This one. It goes like this, and then like this here. This is the star itself. But if you look closely, the star is clipping through the finger. So the reason why this is happening is because the person who took the picture took it just at the moment as Genji is transitioning the shurikens into his hands. So because Blizzard, remember, there's so much closeness Blizzard can do with the weapon itself. Hey, there you go. To the weapon itself. So it's gonna like this is like a split-second movement, so it's gonna clip inside of this part, and that's fine because there's nothing wrong with whoever animated it. They did what they needed to do. They did a great job at that. Because remember, this is just a split-second movement, so whatever move is happening, the clipping through this is going through the hand itself, and that's fine. We can probably get away with that, not completely, because since ours is not too much alike like what we're looking here, it's gonna look a bit more odd than what we're trying to convey. But that's fine. Okay, I'll stop by later again. Catch some meat after nearly 4 hours. No problem, Captain. Do what you need to do, bro. I said much love to you and the crew. You guys, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hi. I promise I'll jump in next stream when you're on, I promise you. I wish you much fun and looking forward to the Masterpiece Hand. Thank you so much, Captain. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. Ghost. Playing around. Hey, Ghost. Hey, guys. Okay. Now, we're going to put in... I'm going to make this a different color. And a different layer so we don't have to erase anything. I like keeping them in one layer because it makes me think... See, the thing is, the reason why I keep it on one layer and I do the sketches on one layer at the time is because it puts me in a situation where I have to think more, it limits my carefreeness, if that makes sense. Like, you're more likely to, I call it the trapede method. I forgot what it's called. The tightrope method. You know when those acrobats go on the tightrope, or like the trapeze, I think it's called, the big line of the rope, and they stay on it. You know where there's a giant net at the bottom if they fall? That's what I'm talking about. So the reason I stay on one layer and I'm doing my sketches is because it makes me think harder to keep things more in line, because I don't want to erase everything and make a big mistake. So I have to think 2 times harder to make sure that everything looks good in the perspective. So it limits my carefreeness of putting on different layers. The only reason I'm doing different layers is just to give you guys some insight. So on this particular subject. So for you guys, I'm gonna make this easier on you guys and all that great stuff. So we're gonna try our best to get this right. So right here is 1. And to make this easy, to keep things kind of in line, I want you to do this, like 1, right? And then curve this. If you guys are using digital, this might be easier. If you're on traditional, then just take some time to pay attention to what I'm doing. And then, since the hand is kind of, because since this is a robot, the blades are actually inside his hands here somewhere in this area. So we don't have to worry about it pricking through his hands because the hand is robotic. So the side of what this is over here slashes into here. That's why those are there. So what I'm doing is to make sure, one down, oops, you can even follow along with me as I'm doing this. Like I'm gonna erase this. And then one straight down like that, and then we go straight down like this. So we're gonna make a 3 like that. Now we know where this piece is, right? And since we got that piece, we know the angle. Since we know the angle, we can just do this. Okay. That, and then that. Actually, we want to make this a little more slanted because the more slanted it is, the more inwards it will look. The more flatter it looks, the more odd it's going to look. Right here. Like that. And then we have the other side. Oops. Alright. Oops. I think I made it a little bit too long on that. And that's fine if I made it too long. Actually, this is not being seen at all. So what we're going to do... There we go. And then what we're going to do next, to make this look more natural, is to erase this. Right. And I think in a weird way, we can kind of curve this a bit. We can curve this a little bit like this. Actually, no, leave it be. Leave it be, leave it be. Way too much. And because we want to make distance, I forgot to mention this. Since we're trying to make distance, the further it looks, the smaller it is. So this part is not supposed to be that big. I actually made a mistake there. That part is not supposed to be this big. My bad over here, guys. This is supposed to be smaller, so it looks like it has distance. That's where the problem lays. Right here. There we go. See that? Now it looks further away. And because it looks further away, we can erase this part. Okay. There we go. Okay, let me read what you guys said. Okay, so it says here, yeah, it looks so much better. Da, da, da. And then he said, what did Jat say? Every time I draw it, the angle is off, and it looks like the shuriken is stabbing through the... Yeah, this particular situation, this is probably, based on what we're seeing, it's probably accepted to do that because since he's a robot, and since he has the blade gauges in his hands, these right here, because you have to make this noticeable so it will make sense. So for instance, let's just say I did this, and then like this, and then I put here, here, and here. Yes. Oh no, hold on, I messed up. It's not in the knuckles, it's between the oops. It's between the knuckles. I kind of messed up here. I didn't even see that. Kind of messed up. That's where the problem is. You can see that let me erase this. You can see that the knuckles here, knuckles here, knuckles here, but the line goes here, here, and here in between, but not on top. So that's where, so if I was to do this again, let's just put the line here to gauge where we want this to be this here, here, and now here. Actually, it's a, yeah, that's fine. And because of this, we gotta make these lines a little bit more thicker like that. So the blade looks like it's going through in that sense. Or if your angle still doesn't seem right to you, if the angle still doesn't seem right to you, you can still keep adjusting and adjusting until it feels right. Because in this certain instance, it's kind of hard to get it right. Like right now, I can erase this. And try my best to eyeball this, but then again, it can be a bit difficult because once you try eyeballing it, you can make mistakes. You're more likely to make mistakes because either it doesn't make sense to the overall logic to it, and then you put yourself in a situation where you're constantly trying to fix this particular detail, and you wasted more time doing that than anything. Let's see. Now, it's funny. Now this one, oops, I just did that. Did not want to do that. I think this particular one is a little harder because you have to look at this, like this. So there's more to see on this one. So this is going to be the hardest one. So I'm going to, so just to make sure on something. How far? Okay, so that. Okay. Like that. That. And I think this is why they designed his shurikens to look the way they do, because it makes it easier for them to curve it into this hand instead of making basic shurikens. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed some of the gesture just to compensate for the shuriken hands to be inside his hands and then being outside of his hands. That's why there's so many different skins. That's probably why. Some, or maybe it doesn't, for all I know. Maybe they didn't really put all that much effort into those type of details. It's possible. Right? And you can see that my shuriken is nowhere close to what it's supposed to look like. Because the ultimate goal of this is to understand what you're drawing. And it's okay to make mistakes. That's perfectly fine. But you have to learn from them. Okay. Like this. And then make it more. That. And then like that. This one's probably the most hardest ones I've ever done. Because I'm not used to drawing shurikens, but just because I'm not used to it doesn't give me the excuse to say this. Just to make an excuse like why I'm messing up. But it is okay. And it's hard to read this. It really is. Like from a far distance it looks like I got it right, but if you zoom in, there's a lot of problems here.
Whether you're fighting to
It's possible.
or making the leap to a new industry, Indeed is here to help along the way.
It's possible.
With tools that can help you find
I will go to sleep by. Oh, hey, Roche.
Calculate the right salary and nail the interview.
Okay, you go rest up, Roche.
Indeed.
I mean,
We
Drosh. Okay. Now, or you know what? The problem is that I kind of realized that the issue is not because we can't get rid. The issue is that we're not using our forms. So like, I'm looking at it as a 2D sense. When I'm supposed to look at more 3D. So if I look at more 3D and give it more 3D depth, it's easier to understand what's the problem. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's a lot better.
Wait, what?
Did you get my juice?
No. This is yours?
Yeah, this is what you left for me.
No, I didn't. I said whoever gets to it first.
Oh.
First go, first get.
You guys are something else.
No one else got to it.
Okay.
I'll leave some in there for you.
Okay, there we go. Now that looks a little better. Because that's why we was having a problem, because I did not put the forms in. I put it 2D to make it more 2D than without making it 3D. Now that's why it looks looks better.
What's
Let
up?
me see, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more better. Not perfect, but it looks better. In that sense.
Come here.
Okay. So if we get our forms right, we can virtually get away with this. Even though it is not totally correct in the placement, it can still look believable because we put the forms in to give it that depth. Oh. Thank God. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next one for Genji. The last one, and then we'll move on to
I
the
didn't want that one.
other shurikens that we were supposed to do. I did this because a fellow artist was having a hard time. So guys, just to let you know, I did this because I'm letting you guys know I have a event that's coming at the end of the month. So if you want any questions to be answered that you're having trouble with when it comes to like artwork, I'm willing to answer them at the end of the month if you subscribe to the YouTube, and also send me a message on YouTube saying I want to be part of the live stream at the end of the month. It's part of my March Madness like testing deal. So if you guys want any questions responded or taken care of, I suggest subscribe to the YouTube and the Twitch if you want, but mainly the YouTube. Oh my God, this light. The YouTube, and send me a message, a DM on YouTube saying I want to be part of the, the March thing. And once you guys get hey tiny bunny, what's going on? Once you guys get that through, I'll send you a private link so you guys can be part of it, so you get your questions answered. Great stuff. So let's get back to it. So we're gonna make this a little bit more smaller, because since it's smaller, that means it's more further away from us. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it'll all make sense when I kind of like color code this in so you guys can see it better. I'm going to erase this. We don't need this anymore. Actually, no, we do need that. So we can have an indication of what we're looking at. We do need that. I'm gonna make this easier for you guys to read it. In that sense. Okay, there we go. I think we got what we needed, in a sense. It's all messy, but that's fine. I hope this answered the question, and also got me... I may add this into the references in a sense, but I'm not sure yet. It needs some refining, but maybe the colors might refine it better. So it'll be easier to read it. Great stuff. So we're going to go on to the next one. We only got 3 left, and then we can get this out of the way. Just to be sure on something, I want to make the arm a little bit more bulky, because it's not looking quite right. Okay, like this. Okay, like that. Delete. Oop. Delete. Okay. So going back this. Zed, you still here, bro, or no? I'm not totally sure. Probably left. I'm not sure. But you said you was having a problem with eyes or something. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I tried my best to get it, but once I color code it, it's gonna be easier to read, I believe, because I know it looks like a mess when you look at it, like, because it's a dirty sketch. So I know it's kind of hard to see certain things, and that's fine. Better yet, I can just like erase some of the fingers that gets overlapped, so it'll be easier to read it a bit. So there's not too much information coming at once. There we go. I think that's a bit easier, but not too much. Not too much. Now it looks like it's actually in there, in a sense. Actually, I should actually get rid of this. Get rid of that. Right about there. Try my best to get it. I'm here. Okay, that's Jet. I guess Zed didn't. I guess Zed left, but it's fine. It's alright. Okay. So I'm gonna remove this. I'll put these two in the same thing. Okay, on to the next one. Something much more, I guess, simpler. This is going to be much simpler to deal with. Sucks. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to get the form right. So based on what I'm seeing here, Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make this easier so it doesn't look so flat. Let's give it some form. In that sense. Hey Yuki, what's going on, hon? I hope you're doing well. Here. I hope you're having a great day. I hope ballet class has been awesome to you this week. I think it's ballet. Yeah, it was ballet, I believe. So, let me see here. This. And then, like, let's see here. Hope you can hear me well, Yuki. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm trying to focus on trying to get this hand. Wait, is the music still playing? No, yes, the music's playing. You can hear music, right, Yuki? I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, just make sure I didn't miss anyone in the thing. This. This. The reason why I can make this look right is because I'm putting the lifts, these lines here, give that form alongside the subject so it gives that 3D look so it doesn't feel flat when I'm doing this. So even though it's not correct in its look, it still feels like a hand because I put those ellipses there. Oh, it is, but this song sounds like something I heard from Castle Crashers when I used to play it as a kid. Okay, now this is where what I should have did is draw the star first, which I kind of messed up on, but so we're going to put the star here. So to make this easier on myself, I'm gonna try and make this into like a basic shuriken. It doesn't have to be the same shuriken, because it'll take forever for me to make this look correct, so I'll just use the 4-star one just to make it easier. Oops, that's a project I'm working on for Sonic. Oh god, you guys saw that. I didn't want you guys to see that yet. Let's see there. Actually, no. I'm going to... yeah, like this, and with that. Actually, I'm gonna make this into another layer just in case. I may have to flip this. I will have to probably flip this. Oh, and speaking of flipping, it is very smart if you guys flip your canvas. I know that's kind of a pain to do. You should flip your canvases. It's something I suffer from not doing. So I'm just giving you the heads up, you should. Don't be like me. Be a lazy bum. I know a better way. This. Yes, I had a nice day today. I talked with the other girls in class. I don't know why it still censors the ASS at the end, even if it's part of a word. That's so weird. I'm so sorry about that, Yuki. They were really cool. That's awesome. That is amazing. I'm happy for you. You had a great day at school. Sorry for not answering. I had to join the live on my phone because my computer's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't feel no way. It happens. It happens. I don't feel no way. Don't worry. You're good. I kind of assume because people don't respond, especially if they're regulars, I recognize they don't respond because either it's my stream or they're currently doing something at the time or something just came up. So that's usually what happens. When it's someone new, I don't really expect them to talk all that much, but then again, you know, because I guess they get shy or they're not really sure what to say.
At Indeed, we
But
help
it's fine.
millions of people get jobs. People who are just starting out or who are looking for something new. We help people find the right opportunity.
I don't feel no way.
We help people know their
Okay,
worth.
so let's put the
We help people who've always heard no's finally get a yes.
get the
Hellbent job seekers,
shuriken
the skilled,
3D
the optimistic,
sense.
the unsure. No matter who you are, if you're looking for a job, Indeed can help.
Our goals aren't as out of reach as we once thought, because things are coming.
Okay.
And if there's anything we've learned, it's that there's no time like the present. At US Bank, we take the time to understand you, to help you get to where you really want to be by getting to the root of any
What is
financial
this?
so you can move forward.
And then let's erase this part, and then we go here.
How far you'll go. US
All right.
Bank, we'll get there
Erase
together.
that.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You can get rid of this part. And what's going to happen?
Traditional medicinals
We're going to try to make this short as possible.
That's why we make herbal teas using medicinal grade herbs like echinacea to
I know the shuriken is not perfect,
this give you a breath of fresh air and ginger.
so I'm pretty much eyeballing this.
Every which way we turn, Mother Nature is there to greet us.
Now to make this work,
Healing plants.
this giant hole is not supposed to be here. It was just there to
What makes our teas
make sense of what we're trying to do. So I'm going to erase the giant hole. Right? And I'm going to grab, wait, no. Oops, wait, I think I messed up somewhere. Oh no, I didn't. So I'm gonna grab all of this. I'm eating popcorn. Eating popcorn! Popcorn. Popcorn is good for the soul, in most cases. It's really good for the soul. Okay, like this. Like that. And then erase this half. Because this is being overlapped by the thumb. Okay. Everything will make sense as soon as I get this. Okay, now we're going to erase this part. And then we will... Hey bro, how are you doing? Hey Frank, what's going on, man? Sorry I didn't see you there. I was too busy trying to get this hand to work. Well, not technically the hands, actually the shuriken. No, I'm just trying to get this done as fast as possible so I don't take too long like last time. So, but doing the whole challenge still, the 30-day challenge of drawing hands for 30 days, incorporating hands. I think I've gotten better in a sense with my hand work, but it needs more refining. I think I need to teach myself to move faster in my decision making than, because I think to get better is to move fast as possible. I think that's part of a good method. Not every situation, but most situations. But I think it'll be a good technique to move faster and time myself. I think the best way to do this is to like get a stopwatch and see how long it takes you to draw something, and then draw it again, and again till your time keeps shaving off. A lot like when you're doing like workouts. See how long you can keep going compared to how long it takes you to get one drawing done. So I think that makes sense. Okay, I think we got somewhat right in a sense. It looks kind of flat to me, to be honest. Maybe I need more lines in that sense, less thicker lines. Okay. You're getting good, man. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Really do. Now we're going to try to get this finger here. And then there's a method here, you guys. You don't have to always draw exactly what you're seeing. You can always draw the fingers together, like as like one cohesive thing. Because that can sometimes save you a lot of time. I think a bunch of either animators or artists do this just to save time, so don't always draw every individual hand. They kind of like, they do this thing where they put two fingers like this together, or like this, so they don't have to draw all 5 fingers. It's like drawing 3 fingers and 1 fat finger here. They never really draw the finger like together with the thumb, because the thumb is like its own person. But when it comes to the middle fingers, especially the ones in the middle here, they always get their they get those 2 fingers always in line. So like for instance, I have these 2 fingers here, these 2, as like one cohesive thing, and then I can do this thing where I can make the finger, the pinky, like its own thing. Like this. Actually, oh, that's wrong. So we can get the finger like that, and then give it some lift lines. Like this. Like that, but because I had to explain this, it looks kind of synthetic, so I can put it back where I want it to be. So it looks kind of like not real. It doesn't look right. So I'm gonna do it like this. Like that. So we kind of got it right, in a sense. Like that. Let me see. Getting good, man. That moment when you spend hours drawing, and when you stand up, you can't feel your ass. I know that feeling way too well. There's many times my ass is wet numb. Just pure numbness. It's funny. Let me put some shadows back here so it feels like there's some depth. It's amazing how you will realize, like, when you're doing hours and hours of like this stuff, you'll be surprised how much your butt will literally not feel the same. Your depending on what you're saying, your ass will be pretty much fused to whatever you're sitting to. And when you get back up, it's like you picked up a bunch of bricks in your butt. Like it's like a cinder block. It doesn't feel right. It feels all numb and lost. It's insane. You feel like a different person. Kind of feel like Q Neutron from Jimmy Neutron. If you guys get what I'm saying in the reference. If you guys don't, that's fine, because like a lot of people don't get that. me see. Okay, we got the hand. It looks kind of natural. Kind of. I don't think it looks perfect, but it looks good. Like, it's insane. Like, you can be sitting in your, like, your gaming chair for, like, too long. Like, it goes for gaming as well. It doesn't have to be for art. Like, you can sit there for, like, for hours on end playing your favorite game, or a case may be. But you need to go, like, if you don't go and pee or go use the bathroom after a while because you didn't eat nothing for a while, and you just sit there, you'll be surprised how much your butt will be fused to whatever you're sitting to. It looks nice. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Now we're gonna just cut it off because we don't have no real body to attach this to, so we're just gonna give this like a list right here. There we go. I don't have a game chair. I just use a plastic one. Oh my! I can just imagine how that goes. And those plastic chairs are unforgiving as hell. They're so unforgiving after sitting into them too long. It's crazy. I can see what you oh gosh. Okay, I think I got pretty oh wait, the problem with this, okay, I see what's the problem. This finger here, I keep saying this to you guys and I even fell for it myself. The fingers are not supposed to be like, there we go, a little bit more like that, about here, right there. The fingers are always like a T-Mobile thing. If you guys know what I'm talking when I say T-Mobile, the sign, their symbol. It's like the bars are like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. That's T-Mobile, the company, the phone company. Always know that the middle finger is always longer. I think it's the ring finger. The ring finger is usually longer than the pointer finger. Always remember that because that'll be important to know. And the pinky's always the smallest, but you know. The pointer finger, and I think that's the problem where most people kind of mess up when it comes. Like, there's 3 things that happen. Either when they make the hand, and this happens to me, when they make the hand, 3 things happen. 1, either they didn't space the fingers and they're too close together, and there's this big extra piece of like whatever, or like let's just say they put like here, and then this extra piece is here, but the thumb is here, and you're like, why does it look weird? Or like what happens is even if they spaced it correctly, right? What the next best thing is that they don't web them. They don't do the webbing of like the webs in your hands. They don't do the webbing in the middle to give it that that sense of spacing. I know this doesn't look great, but I'm just giving a very dumbed down reason of this. Come on, save up. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. So they don't put the webbing between the fingers or anything like that, right? Except for the thumb. Well, the thumb's not its own person.
Just me?
Yes.
Oh god.
I just meh. Or if they do have this right, the next best thing is what they don't do. Oops, let me put this up. What they don't do is that they make everything equal. And that's where it looks odd. This is your pointer finger, this is your middle finger, and this is your ring finger. Your ring, it depends on, it really depends on the situation, because on my left hand, my middle finger is bigger than my ring finger. But on my, which one? Oh no, I said it wrong. Your middle finger is bigger than your ring finger. My bad. I said that wrong. I said it wrong. My bad. So your middle finger is usually bigger. Your ring finger is kind of somewhat close to it. Your pinky is kind of small, and your pointer finger is somewhere in between here, depending, or I think it's smaller. It's smaller, but not too small. That makes sense. And it makes it easier to understand this when you give them like forms and stuff. Even though this is a very dumbed down version, it still looks like a hand because that's what I kind of perceive it to be. Because because the best way to keep your things is to use the curve method. Because when you use the curve method, it does this thing where you know this is going to be upper because it's going to a upper slope. So this is going to be big, this is going to be medium, this is going to be smallest, this is going to be second smallest, and this will be the third. Well, somewhere in between. I know that's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to be building a course on this very thing, so when I get that all set up, I will let you guys know. Because I think that's very important. Well, financially it will help me, and then it will help you guys. So I will have to build a course on my Patreon, so you guys can get those courses, or put on Gumroad at the same time. I'll put on Gumroad and probably Patreon, so you guys can either pay for the video. You can pay for the video specifically of what you want, or you can pay for the Patreon, so you get all of them. Fair discount or something. I think that makes sense.
At Indeed, we help people get jobs. People who are just starting
Okay.
out or who've been looking for months. If you're looking
All right, I'm done with this hand here.
and provide the
I'm gonna
tools
make
you
this a
need.
little bit more thinner. So it's
Lose 6 times more weight with scientifically proven groundbreaking ingredient in GNC's innovative new
okay.
formula, Slim Vance XP.
I'm not too happy with the shuriken to be all that much. I'm really not, but like I'm gonna just give it its pass because I think the hand did a better job than the shuriken's appearance. But I think this is because I didn't put a lot of forms onto it. So there's that. So we're done with this one. We got 2 more and then we'll be done for tonight. So I only do 4, so it makes it easier for you guys to vote. That's the only reason why I do 4 different body parts in that sense. Okay, so next one, we did that one. That's Genji. It looks really good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Bacon, what's going on, man? Hey, Bacon. Can't feel your ass. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this out because I'm not so familiar with shurikens, but I'm doing my best here to make it work. Okay, so no one really needs. Wait, which one's this one? I guess this one's easier to deal with. It'll be second easiest. No, I'll do this one. This one's easier. Believe it or not, this looks actually easier to do. So we're going to do this one. I'm not feeling these musics at all. Hold on. Get this out of the way. I am not feeling it. Let me playlist, where is it? There it is, there it is, there it is. Saw it. I just saw it. I'm still not used to this thing. Let me see here. Ambient gold. Yeah, I put some lo-fi music. I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I don't know what's wrong with the EDM music. It's trying to piss me off. Like, I love EDM. It's just that particular playset is not working for me. It was just really getting on my nerves after a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna make sure that, like I always say this, if you're not sure on how to do something, like a particular angle that looks cool but yet look difficult, break it down. So take the reference that you have here, especially if it comes to reference, and make sure to, like, break it down, like literally break it in pieces. Like, better yet, always start with the base. And the base is literally the whole hand other than the fingers. So it's going down like this. and like this. I'm pretty sure it stops from here. This, right? Break it down in shapes first. Actually, I'll make this easier for you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna turn down the opacity. Break it down like that. Okay, there we go. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, so... Wait, where am I? Wait, where am I? Okay, there we go. I lost myself. Hey, demon. Hey, sweet. How you been doing, Bacon? Well, how's life been going, man? Please tell me about your day, man. Don't be a stranger. Don't be so quiet. You can ask questions and stuff. Make it right here. And then make this into this triangle. It's easier. Okay. I'll try to make this a little bit more easier on me. What you're gonna do is like literally break it down into shapes. Once you understand the shape, it can be it'll be a lot easier to deal with in that sense. And make sure not to cut through too much of the subject, because when you do that, so it might obscure your shape vision in a sense. Just make sure it's not too thin. You just make sure you make a good set of okay. Hold on. There is a thumb here. I'm going to assume, well, I'm gonna leave the thumb alone. Okay, you see how we broke it down like this? Like chocolate and dirt soda and Renae soda candy? What is that? Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm back. Welcome back, Dome. Hey, Joker. What's going on, bro? Life's been pretty good. Got some stuff from Bat 19, like chocolate and dirt soda. What is dirt soda? Where is that located in? I don't think that's in the United States, is it? I don't think so. Okay, now we broke it down into pieces. We got section 1. I'm gonna name them. Section 1, 2. Actually, there'll be section 1. Section 1. Let me take this away real quick. I just realized something. I don't think 2 is like that particular. If anything, it's like this. So 2 and 3. If you can get 1, and then probably, yeah, if you get 1, 3, and 2, you can win. You got this pretty much. Dirt soda tastes like dirt. Is there a reason why you bought it then? Or like this is your first time buying it and you wanted to see what was the fuss about? Okay, this. Like I said, break it down like that. And then you're going to okay. Okay, and then okay, there we go. So we got the overall idea of what this is supposed to look like. Now we just gotta place in fingers and all that stuff. So since it's obscuring to like a shirt, I guess I'll go for the fingers first. Okay, like this. Oh, another thing. You can do this If you do that, then you know where to put this finger and put this finger. Like that. Like that, and then finger this. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this right. Okay, there we go. Okay. Tastes bad. So has your hand studies been going? I think they've been getting better in a sense. I think I'm a lot improved compared to when I first started. I think I'm a lot better than I was in years. Hey, Fatal. I think it's Fatal. Fatal. Gave the dirt soda to my brother with label off. We have to clean the carpet now. Alright. Why is it called dirt soda? Like, it's really not helping that it tastes like dirt. But what possessed someone to say, let's call it dirt soda? Is it really called that, or is that what you named it because that's how terrible tasting is? That's so hard to believe that it's called that, but yet it's terrible. Like, a name like that should be like, we have an oxymoron. It should be like, it should say like it's terrible, but when you taste it, it's beautiful tasting. Beautiful tasting. Can't taste beautiful, but it tastes amazing. So, that's a weird one for me. Okay. All right, I think we got. Okay. That and then. Like that, and then that. Now, this is where the shuriken kind of comes in. Everything will make sense when I make sense out of it. It's just that I need to do this right. Okay, let me see. Carpet. Yes, it's called dirt soda because it's made. Because it was made, it tastes exactly dirt. The aftertaste stays for a while. Is that like a masochist thing? Like, what is the incentive? Is there any benefit of drinking that? Other than its horrific taste? So weird. I don't understand why people buy that. Or well, you lost at a bet or something. Please tell me you lost a bet. Oh, I made this curved when it's supposed to be more straight. Okay, now, this part is going to be a little bit weird. Hmm. And I see that there's a big bump here, which shouldn't be because it's kind of like that. Now, we need to make the shuriken, I think, first. Like this, but shorter. Okay. It tastes like plum at first, then it tastes like dirt. It's weird. That's crazy. Wait, Plum, don't you live in like in Japan or something? Wasn't it like somewhere in Asia? Or was I wrong? Or that was someone else. I think that was someone else. He was telling me about the East. But lost the other one I had to use while that one was missing. Wait, what? It said it's weird. Oh yeah, and I found the sketchbook I lost, but lost the other one I had to. Wow, the irony, the irony, bro, the irony, the irony, bro. Oh man, that sucks, dude. I'm so sorry. That really does suck. I'm not gonna lie. That really does suck. I'm not even kidding. That is so weird. It's. That's so weird. That is so weird. I know how that goes. Like I have that happen to me too. Not the same item, but something but somewhere similar to that. It is the weirdest thing. Actually, I don't like how this shuriken's coming because it's like it's kind of flattened and trying to look. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. Okay. Like this.
There's something streaming for everyone with the Disney bundle. Like Pixar Soul, The Mandalorian, and WandaVision on Disney Plus.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it. Tons of movies and shows like The United States vs. Billie Holiday and Solar Opposites on Hulu. Peyton's Places, the full 30 for 30 library, and live sports on ESPN Plus. I'm ready to go. Don't just get one when you can get all three. Get the Disney.
I'm cursed, America. No, you're not cursed, bro. It's just bad luck. You're just bad timing, bad luck. Coincidence. You're not cursed. If anything, you're a hero. Don't worry about that. Okay, like this. I guess I'll make my thumb a little different. Because, like, the thumb will be too long. I think the thumb will be way too, like, okay. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this. Because, like, it doesn't look right. It looks too... meh. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the reference and then exit like this, right? And I'm going to take that like this, I know now like that, right? And then like that. So I'm going to, and then I'm going to, oops. I don't know, like it's a weird angle. It's like so slanted, it's not even funny. Like it's, this one's gonna elude me for a while. This one's gonna get me because like, I probably will get it, but it's one of those angles that really want to screw with you like throughout the entire time. It is annoying as hell. That name. P underscore P What possessed you to have that name? And then have a picture of Rem from ReZero. A circle or a really short cylinder seems like an easy way to get the perspective. Yeah, probably. Circle or a really short cylinder. Let's see. Can I like break this down like this? Or so like, it's so weird. This is such a weird angle. It's gonna annoy me too. It's a high heaven. I hate it when I get like an angle I can't defeat, or at least mimic in a sense. It just annoys me. Annoys me so much. Oh, it annoys me so much. Okay, let me see. What can I do? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna. This is a weird one. Okay, so you know what? I guess I'm gonna have to improvise and make a new type of way of doing this. This like obscures my vision in a sense, but I think that's the point. That's literally the point. It's things like this makes or breaks someone. Like, I think these are the reasons of why drawing can get. Oh wait, I think I found it. I think drawing can get really problematic because there are just some situations when you're trying to draw something and it's just not working, or you want it to work, but you frustrate yourself more than trying to get it to work. Like, you may erase like 3 times, but in your head you probably erase like 10 times because you're frustrated. Not the fact you actually did 10 times. But frustration is only the wanting to get better. So that's a good clear indication of something. But then again, it's not entirely a good thing. But it's kind of a good thing. It's kind of a good thing because it proves that you want to get somewhere, but it also plays against you because it makes you make more mistakes because of the frustration at the same time. Like, it's a good and bad thing. I think the worst person to deal with in that sense is the person who doesn't want to fix anything or don't want to make change because it either sounds too hard or they don't want to admit that they don't know. This could be pride too. That could be a thing. And that happens. It's actually normal for that to happen. You know, like, it's easier to go with what we know than going for something that we don't know and then expect it to work on the first try. And then I think what happens when it doesn't work on the first try, especially when we was really like not really sure of it, we tend to abandon it faster than we were familiar with it. I think that's normal. Because we don't like failure. Because that, I think that's like an inherent like coping mechanism / response. Excuse me guys, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh my god, I can feel it. Okay. Ah, I didn't want to scream at the guys in here. I couldn't turn off the mic if I wanted to over here on Instagram. So I'm so sorry guys, you guys had to hear that. I kind of got it right, but it's not. Oh wait, no, my shuriken is. Oh, my shuriken is too. Okay. My shuriken is too downwards when his is more up. So how do I fix that? Hold on. And I think the problem. I think I fixed it. No, I kind of fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. I think I fixed it. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Actually, I'm gonna make that. Hey, me.
Do you have a headache?
Who?
Do you have a headache?
A bit.
I think it's from alcohol.
I don't think so. I think it's just I'm hungry. Yay, fries!
I now know what's missing. There's no salt on these. Or is there? There's no salt on these.
Okay. I think I kind of fixed the problem. The shuriken look a lot better in a sense. A circle or at least a short cylinder. Okay, I read that part. Bless you. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Okay, I think I fixed the problem. We got like one more left, I think, after this. And then we're done for the rest of the night. I'll post this later. But, this is hard because, like, the angle can be so obscure based on how it looks from the camera's angle. You know what artists really truly are? When I think about it, artists are the camera. In movies, they're the very camera. Like, put it this way. Your skill level is equivalent to that of the brand of camera you are. So, like, if you have, like, a basic camera, like, those, like, you have to, like, we call it, you kind of have those, I don't know if they still have them these days. You have to kind of pull the thing and make that sure, and then you press the button to take a picture. Look at that as, like, level 1 of drawing, right? And it doesn't look all that great. It's not that HD, it's not that clearly defined, but it is a picture after all, overall, right? And then when you get a better camera, look at that as being a novice at what you're doing. You're not an amateur, but you're not all that advanced, but a novice. I think novice is the right word. And then, or that's intermediate. I think it's intermediate. And then you're intermediate. And then third, you go and get a very expensive DSLR. That's from all that hard work you did to that point. And then when you buy that DSLR camera, I think it was a camera, you're drawing with so much precision, so much accuracy, so much creativity in a sense. And that ultimately can make or break your work. So artists are basically camera people who are good at taking a photo or creating a photo based on their minds or their experiences or what they know. That's basically what that is when you think about it. That's what a true artist truly is. You're envisioning what you're trying to convey to people as the human camera you are. I think that makes total sense in a sense. Actually, I think I'm fucked up on this hand because it's actually going really straight. I don't know why I curved it. It's just lame. Didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do such things. Let's see. Oh, and then I have to make sure that these have like... Okay. There's that. There you go. It's not perfect, but I think it's a little better than what originally was. I kind of think the... Huh, no, that doesn't look right. That just doesn't... That finger looks broken. Okay, no. That doesn't look right. And... It's okay. There we go. I think it's a little better. I'm gonna try to put this finger under here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I didn't read any of your comments right now. Okay, there we go. I wave to you, beautiful people. Every last one of you are amazing people. Okay. Hold on.
This is what it sounds like on the top of a 12,000-foot mountain. This is what it sounds like with a couple of friends and a bottle of tin cup whiskey. And this is the sound of the next best thing to be.
I'm not really sure what song that was playing. I actually did like that song. The song that was just playing a second ago. I'm annoyed now because I didn't get to hear it. That's weird. Why does it... Okay. Okay. This is weird. This is a weird angle. It's a weird-ass angle. Such a weird angle. Ah. Alright. Not really sure what that means. Los Menos. Jobs. Let me try to see everyone's responses. Okay, guys. This still needs a little more refining, this finger, this hand. I think the problem is the angle itself. I think I made the hand a little bit weird looking. Sadly on my part. This is why I don't like this is why I don't like drawing references that has clothes and stuff on them, because they kind of obscure the look. And totally that's not my excuse, but like some of that could be my excuse, but not completely. So I knew what I was doing from when I started doing this, so I expect whatever comes after this when it comes to doing this right.
I'm going to oil your door because that squeak is very annoying.
You have oil?
Yes.
Wait, oil, or you think you have, like...
No, I have oil.
Okay. Okay, I think I got pretty close to this, but not completely. We did use the method of what I just did before, but I think it's just basically on the way I drew it. And that's technically my fault. I should have followed my own guideline a little bit more to the chest, but it is what it is. But I can still kind of pass this in a sense, so I'm going to let it be. I'll color this in after the stream, so you guys can do that. So we got one final one, and then we'll be done for tonight. Hello, I wave to all you peoples. Okay.
Bedtime for me.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
When are we gonna do this thing?
I know. My hands hurt. I got halfway through my homework today, so
How much more do you have left?
I have no idea. I have a whole week's worth of homework. I only got through halfway of it.
Is there a due date?
I don't think so. They give me a grade, but they don't grade it towards my certificate, which is upsetting.
What's the point of this again?
I'm
not even sure what's the point of any of this anymore.
Actually, for me, it's to understand fish biology a little more better. I already know everything with the plant stuff. I need help with the fish, so I'm willing to go through it.
Okay.
Plus, this week is all about fish biology. I didn't know their heart is next to their little fins in the front.
Huh.
How adorable and tiny, and their brain is literally the size of my nails.
The side of your nail?
Size.
Wait.
This much. That was a big little brain.
I wanted to... Oh, dumb bitch.
They're not dumb. They're just adapted to do what they need to do. Plus, they have a better breathing system than we do, which is upsetting.
Well, they can breathe underwater. They can physically breathe underwater. Unless there's no real physicality to the air like that.
I figured out birds do not breathe out.
What?
Birds do not breathe outwards.
Really?
Yeah. So they have a continuous cycle of air going through their system. So they're never breathing out. They're always breathing in.
Oh, that's why probably this is why they don't have such a hard time flying.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're sucking in air instead of breathing out. Because when you have like a fan, like a very high powered fan, and you try to breathe in and then out, it's hard and difficult.
Yeah. So
That could be a
basically,
problem.
their breathing system is like this. So basically, it's a circle. Their lungs are weird.
Animals.
Animals. Animals.
Animals. Dumb is subjective. Therefore, no one can truly be dumb. That is true. That is true. Because I think in some countries, being considered an idiot or I think an idiot or a dunce could be more of a good thing than a bad thing. So that is subjective. So, all right, let's put it this way. Okay, so let me put like this, because this part is going this way. I'm gonna make this long enough, right? This part here is too fat. This one's more skinnier, so we have to fix that part. We'll fix that in a second, but we have to always make sure to look for the mistakes that you make. Because if you don't look out for the mistakes, you're going to make more mistakes, or you're going to repeat mistakes and make them a normal habit, and you don't want any of that. That is not good. So what we're going to do is make sure that we get this in the perfect spot. So here. And then up like this. And then that. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. I always wondered, like, this one thing I don't ever hear anyone talk about is Fooly Cooly all that much. The anime, I don't hear anyone talk about it all that much. Not even the sequels that came out. No one talks about it. Maybe that was just how disappointing it was. That's probably how much the nostalgia overrides the whole idea that show is not as great as people claim it was. It was probably visually like amazing, but story-wise was extremely janky as hell. But that was part of its charm at the time. But no, that actually no, that's not even true because the show actually had more episodes. It's just that I think the company went through some type of financial situation at the time. I think it was called Studio Gainax at the time. At the time. This. Oh, what was that one song I was playing? What's this? No, I think it's this one. Why don't anyone ever talk about it? It's so weird to me. I remember how excited everyone was when there was supposed to be like a sequel, but no one talks about it. I wonder if I can go find it and go watch it. See why no one talks about it. Probably was really crappy. Because they try to put like new elements of stuff in it that was not needed, or like probably social justice stuff that doesn't need to be there. Let's see. Okay. Now the finger here is a bit obscure because it's not the way I had it. The finger is like, so what I'm supposed to do is do what I just did here, like this, like that, and then oddly enough, it looks kind of weird now. Need to fix that. That was the same song I was listening to that caught my attention, but I guess not. Can't find it now.
Indeed knows unexpected demand can stretch your business thin.
And obviously they got to turn the stupid commercial. It is what it is. Okay. Okay, so the bending of the finger. Oh, wait. Okay. 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 Oh, this is weird because, like, okay. Okay. The hand here is here. Here. Okay. No, a little under, and then there. Right, and then the pinky here is here. But it's not, it's too far down, it's too elongated. That's the problem. Right? So, if that's the case, okay, and it's supposed to be like that, right? That. the hand here is a little bit too. The thumb has to be a little more higher up, like much higher up, right about here. Okay. Okay. Now, and then. Oh, and there's no curve. It's a straight line. And there's no benting curve here either. It's like straight down. So since this is like this, it's gotta be like So what we're gonna do, come on, and then straight down. Got a curve. That, okay. Okay. The finger still needs help. I have my finger looking down when the finger's supposed to be looking up. Okay. And then, oops. Oh snap, guys! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, my bad, guys. I'm so sorry. Bacon's in here. Hey Ray, I'm so sorry. Notice me, senpai. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't have the thing open. You guys saved me. So, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ray. I got you, Ray. I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice the music was off too. I was so focused trying to get the finger to work. I didn't even notice. My bad. My bad. Sorry about that. Ray, I hope you're still there. I notice you. I notice you. Hands. I know hands is such a big problematic thing for me, but I'm forcing myself to learn it as much as possible so it never becomes an issue in my work. Shit. I'm patient person, don't worry. I'm so sorry about that, Ray. I'm so sorry. I don't ever leave my chat like unattended. I just realized I did not have it open. I did not have it open. I'm so sorry. Oh, that doesn't look good on my part. I'm so sorry. Like, it was very quiet because I was just so focused on stuff, and I think everyone just kind of left on my Instagram. I was making the Instagram live stream that I'm doing currently that you are seeing from Twitch. I didn't even think about the what do you call it? The what do you call it? The Twitch live stream that you're seeing, that they're seeing onto my screen. I'm so sorry about that. I do appreciate that you're patient. I thank you for that. I'm so sorry. My god. I'm trying next time not to be so like caught up in my work and pay attention to you guys, because it's not point of streaming if you're not paying attention to your audience. It's just okay. I think I got pretty close on this drawing. I think I can get away with some of the stuff here. I don't think it looks totally perfect, probably anatomy wise, but I think I have every not every right, but I think I can get away with it. Okay, now all I have to do is just make the star. Now I was going to avoid making this type of star because I think it's going to take a time. If I don't try, I'll never know. So it's time to go plus ultra and do this right. In the zone. Can you please listen to Olivia Tremor, Control Dust at Cubic Castle? That sounds copyrighted. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not, so that's why I'm not playing any music like that. Like, sadly, because YouTube will come after me. Sadly. Like, I don't know sure what that is. And I think that's a little bit of a risk if I play that on the stream. And I think YouTube and Twitch will come after me. I don't think, no, it's not playing through Instagram, but I don't think, but sorry, I can't. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not. I don't want to take that risk and get this video, like, either take it down or demonetized in any way. So when I start monetizing my videos, I'm getting as much monetization I can so I can help myself. You draw hands quicker than I do. Plus, Ultra, is that from? Yes, I always say that. Yes, I always incorporate it into my works and my teachings. So like, I have the saying, there's the 5 P's. I mean, the 4 P's. No, 4 P's. Yeah, the 4 P's of learning. It's practice. Can't spell today. Practice. Persistence. I keep spelling this wrong. I don't know why. Persistence. Progress. And then there's perfection. Once you surpass perfection, you hit the 5th and secret one of you go plus ultra. Always know that. The reason why I say plus ultra is because I use it as the bike theory. It's like when you start learning to ride a bike after a while, after practice with riding a bike and persistence and wanting to get better because you want to ride with your friends or you want to ride to school or whatever the case may be, the persistence will lead to progress of you staying on the bike longer. And the longer you're on the bike from the practice and persistence will lead to perfection of just riding a bike like normal. Now, let's just say you didn't ride a bike in like years. Let's just say days, months, years. Let's just say a good 3 year plus. There's no way in hell you learn to drive like a bike and then totally forget. Once you learn how to drive a bike once, it kind of like imprints on you forever. And you go plus ultra, meaning it's a skill that you can't lose, regardless of, unless you're having like Alzheimer's or something like that. But like, it's just a skill that you can have. I don't believe in the 4th stage. So, why do you say that? I'll give my. I want to hear your opinion on that. I do the thing right? I don't think that. Let me see. I think it was practice. Persistence. 4th, it was perfection. No, it's not perfection. It was plus ultra. It was that one. Yeah. Well, it's like this. It's a lot like if you learn how to draw. It's a lot like when you try to. Let me say. When you learn how to write letters and ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, because you can always go beyond and get better and sure that's what you mean with plus ultra. Exactly. Because even if, let's just say, you can internally do it from just inherent like practice and stuff, you may learn something about that particular skill that others did not. So like I'll give you an example, like using, like for instance, I've been drawing for a long time, but there's a person who's been drawing just as long or even shorter than I do, and they can use a method, like a certain method, to break down things that I wouldn't even think of. And because of that, because they had so much practice and time to practice, they went plus ultra at one point. So they can actually like use methods and little tips and tricks to teach others how to, do X, Y, and Z. I bring down the hand a little bit because I think that finger is way too elongated. Way too elongated. It was a little bit too elongated for me. It was like, it didn't look right. Okay, like that. But it usually motivates people when they hear the plus ultra part, especially if they're a hero, My Hero Academia fan in most cases. That's why I use it into my teachings. For how long have you been drawing? I've been drawing since I've been, what, 5? I've been drawing since I was 5, but I didn't take it seriously till like 3 or 4 years ago. It's been like 3 years now since I've been taking it more serious. So, doing life drawings and stuff like that, like I'm now doing this type of stuff. I'm just focusing on things that I suck at, so drawing hands, and then getting into, like, once I'm done with the 30-day challenge of drawing hands, the next thing I'll be drawing is perspectives. And then after perspectives, it is grayscale. I don't think grayscale's hard because I've been practicing a little bit here and there, but not as much as my hands. And I'm working on this piece of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I think this came out pretty cool. I did it for my little brother. Technically, my little it's my girlfriend's little brother, but I refer to him as my brother. But he wanted a drawing of Sonic and Tails, so I'm working on the drawing. But I ended up getting very carried away with the work, in a sense, because when did you start doing digital? The same time. Well, I started doing digital about a little before I started. No, I started digital 3 years ago. The same time I took it beyond. I took it serious is the day I got it digitally, because I didn't see no point in buying it digital if I'm not gonna take it seriously. If I didn't take it seriously, I would just stick with a pencil and paper. I think that just made more sense. And plus, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my art, but I came to this realization that I want to do video game artwork, or either anime work or the fighting video games and stuff like that. So I'm trying to really get good at my handwork, and then because I don't think my bodies are bad. I think my bodies are way better than my hands, which is weird because I don't really like drawing the hands. And no, I don't do that thing where sometimes, I'm not gonna say I don't, but sometimes I do that thing where I put the hands behind the back thing once in a while. But when I do have the hands, I kind of make them into like a blob, or like this really sketchy blob thing, so I don't really have to bother with them. What is considered doing seriously? As in freelance work, trying to build a portfolio, stuff like that. Building a portfolio, doing freelance work, and putting on social media to build an audience. So that's what I mean by take it seriously. Let me see. This is a weird one. Okay, so okay, I know what to do. Like that, and then because it's basically okay. Actually, I can get away with this one by copy, paste, and then just flip it sideways. Oh no. Okay, let me delete this part. That's what I mean by take it seriously. Building an audience, building a portfolio for video game companies, and start putting them on. Okay, then I've been doing it for a year, but not seriously though. I do have an Instagram, but that's not for an audience. It's just a place for me to gather things. Yeah, that's all right. Because I'm trying to build an audience so for companies to see my work, whether for concept work, for video games, like fighting games. Because if I had to pick, if you're going to ask me what kind of games, I think I would do more fighting games, because I think that really pushes someone's art abilities because you have to draw everything frame by frame, and that's really hard to do. Not I don't think technically a concept artist, but they have to give an understand. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god, that scared me. That was in my ear. Hold on, what's that from? Oh, thank you so much, Ray. You scared me, bro. It was like it's in my ear, so it just blew. Oh my god, that was amazing. Thank you for that, Ray. That means a lot. But yeah, I think I want to be a video game artist for I have a few studios in my head. It's Arc Systems. It's Arc Systems, Square Enix. I would like to work on anime Japanese type games, but I have to get good at my I think I have to get good at my Japanese at least, just in case. That's something that would probably be required to learn Japanese. I only know a few characters here and there, but I can't hold a full conversation at all, so I still need to get better at that. There was no audio on the stream. No. I don't know if you can hear music. Can you hear music? I didn't turn it off. No. Unless it's too low. Hold on. There we go. So, what I mean is that the notification went through my ear. Huge yes, I am a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I do love the Kingdom Hearts series. It's a bit convoluted as hell, but it makes sense. It ends up making sense around, like, everything made sense at nearly around KH3. I think they pretty much answered nearly everyone's questions, I think. Unless there's like a few more that's still left that's still not like making sense or it has not been explained yet. But I do love the art style of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy characters for Kingdom Hearts, I love their art style. It's so whimsical but yet so badass at the same time. There's a lot of art styles that I really do enjoy. From Metal Gear, Hideo Kojima, his art. I don't know if he particularly does the art, but I know he's the brains behind the whole Metal Gear franchise. But I do love the art style, how they use painting to convey like emotion. But if I had to pick a particular art style from any type of video game, I think it would be from Final Fantasy to Kingdom Hearts. It has such a unique art style that I do enjoy. And it has like its own look, I think. So I would like to work on games like Genshin Impact. I would love to work on concept art, like building, like character design stuff. I would like to do character designing on characters, and because like I think that would be my strong suit, if anything. I like to work in that type of environment, especially since the whole like pandemic thing. People are working from home more than ever. I don't know if they're still trying to keep that as a thing now, because I hear that people are trying to like, I don't think they're trying to open to go back to work in that sense, but it feels that way. Yes. I don't want to make. I don't want to do this part. This part's always annoying to me. Try to make sense of it. A simple star, Jace. Damn. Okay. Okay, like that. And then what we're gonna do? This. The forms needs to be more. My shuriken's gonna be a little bit too close. I think they need to be spaced. But yeah, my goal is to either be a great video game artist or work for Capcom. I would love to work for Capcom. Do some artwork for your freelance work for them. whether it be promotional stuff or something. So I know they sometimes outsource to other like freelancers. Wow, this is looking terrible. I need to fix this. Okay, I gotta stop this. First thing, let's make this easy on me. One. I'm just literally winging it and not paying attention to my own crap. Okay. Okay. Question. Yes, I do love Devil May Cry. It's one of my favorite games to play. I love Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is one of my favorite games. It really pushes you. I think they said Devil May Cry 3 was probably the hardest one in the series. Because I think the difficulty, not the remastered one, the old one on PlayStation. I think that one was the hardest one out of all the rest, they said, because the difficulty was so unfair. I think there was RNG in a sense, if I remember right. I would love to do artwork there as well. I don't mind doing Resident Evil, but you need to be good at anatomy to do, I think, Resident Evil in my opinion, because you gotta be good at drawing like dead things and body parts coming off and stuff. Like if you're ever doing like a horror title and there's a lot of like gore scenes and stuff, you need to understand the human body in a sense, especially if it's about humans being like dismembered and stuff like that, and like or being decapitated in those type of games. You have to be like very aware of your anatomy. So like when people say draw a zombie, it's much difficult than you think, because you have to make sure that whatever you're drawing not only looks like a zombie, but it has to be believable based on like your anatomy. So that's really important to know. I do love DMC. Devil May Cry is one of my favorite games I always want to play. You know, it's kind of weird when I think about it now. I think Capcom owns Devil May Cry, if I remember right. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm kind of surprised that they never did a crossover with Street Fighter. In a weird way. Like, Street Fighter did like a DMC crossover DLC type of thing. I'm kind of surprised they never did anything like that. Because I only seen Dante and friends and Virgil and them be in with Street Fighter when it comes to Marvel vs. Capcom, but I have never seen Street Fighter made the act of actually getting like their characters like that in one sitting. Like, I'm surprised they never made like a DLC between Monster Hunter and well, no, that's a lie. Because they actually did do a Monster Hunter cameo. Ayo, hey Beauty Main. Yeah, Disney and Final Fantasy can go all ham, but not them. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm big fans of these games. Like, if you can virtually probably ask me any game, I probably played it already. So like, it's like. It's so different now how things are. This thing is looking terrible as time goes. Hey, Beauty Man, what's going on, hon? You having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I didn't even ask about your day, Ray. How's your day, man? I'm so sorry. I'm not really on the ball today. I'm just everywhere. I'm so sorry. I'm just everywhere today. I'm trying to get this hand thing, and hands is not my strong suit, but I feel like I'm at a better place. And I think I need to get better on my weapons. On a meeting on Zoom. Okay. So like, what, you getting, is it one of those courses things you told me about, the course you told me about? Don't apologize. I haven't asked you either. I understand. But like, it's only right for me to say that because like, Like you took the time out of your day to come to my stream, so I should at least ask how your day is, whether or not you ask me or not. But my day has been great. A bit boring, but great nonetheless. Oh, really? Anything interesting happened today? Anything cool? Like anything to brag about? I'm saying, but me, in all honesty, nothing bad, nothing good. Boring day. I think my day has been quite boring, but I think a boring day is a good one. It's a good day because I'd rather have a boring day than a bad one. So let's put it that way. I think a boring day is a better day than a bad one. Let's see here. Wait, what does the blade look like? It didn't even look like this, but I'm making it look like it looks kind of like I'm making something out of Final Fantasy or Naruto, but like given that these are not equal, I am not making these equal. I'm just literally rushing through this because I'm over time. I'm trying to make this work. There we go. I could be lazy and be like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, and make it look all even, but I don't want to do that. I think that's boring. I think people like it better when you kind of struggle. Does that sense? Let me see. I have a headache. My brother keeps screaming and watching TV behind me while I'm trying to do school sign work. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Yuki. Maybe if you ask him nicely, he might stop. Or, depending on how old he is and his attention span, you can't really speak on that. But like, given if he pays attention or even gives a damn, just try to bear it for now and do your best to get that work done, because that's all that truly matters. And then you can go in your room, if he's in your room, and then, you know, get whatever you need done. So there's that. Try to make this equal as possible without trying to be a lazy bum. Anything cool? Yeah, you happened. You happened. Anything cool? Yeah, you happened. Wait, is that a statement or that's a question? I can't tell if it's a statement or a question. I think that was a question. For me, nothing technically cool. Hopefully that was a question. Or that was a compliment. Can't tell. But like, if for me, nothing really, but like other than getting these drawings done and stuff like that. And oh, I just want to let everyone know, those of you on Instagram, statement. Oh, that's so. Oh, you haven't. Oh, there's a statement. Oh, thank you. I think that's a compliment towards me. I think. As a statement. But I think. I'm not totally sure unless I'm just reading into that way too much, and that's my fault. Let me see. Like this. Man, keeping things kinda. I think I got it quite equal here. I think I can get away with this one. I think this is a bit better than it was originally what I was doing. So let me see. Okay, now the hand. Ooh, it looks kind of cool. Wow, when it got smaller, it was actually cooler. It's kind of cool, don't you think? What do you think, Ray? Looks kind of badass, right? Looks like something. It looks kind of something from like Kingdom Hearts, like the nobody symbol. I think nobodies. Yeah, nobodies. The nobody symbol. Like they always had this like this triangular look. This triangular design. Something you see in what's that one game that Square Enix made? It's becoming an anime now. Oh, 7 Days to Live, I think. Or 7 Days Before the World Ends, or something like that. I think that's what it is. I never got to play the game, but people say it's pretty good. It was for DS, I think, at the time when it came out. I don't know. I do know that the characters made an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3DS game. I forgot what it was called. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I think it was called that. Dream Drop Distance. the world ends with you. Just put it on a keychain of a keyblade and it'll be yes, even better. Haha, see? This dude. I love how you think. I love how you think, Ray. Love how you think. One thing about Kingdom Hearts, they always knew how to sell their merchandise. They always had like a bunch of like little trinkets in the game that was really like you could wear, that you can legit wear without feeling cringe. Like a keychain at the end of your cell phone, or a keychain at the end of your like your actual keys. Like it had some cool merch, in a sense, if you think about it from the games. And I don't think anyone would bat an eye unless they asked. Because I remember one time I wore like, it was and I know he was a Kingdom Hearts fan because he recognized it. I went to the movies to go see I forgot what it was. I think it was Logan, and the dude who was in the front, I don't know him, but like this dude was in the front who was giving away tickets. He recognized the necklace I had. It was the Roxas necklace. It looked like a lot like what I'm drawing. And he saw it and he's like, oh shit, like, oh my god, you're a Roxas fan. I was like, oh shit, this dude understands what the hell I had around my neck because it was hard to see. It was small.
When's the last time you looked at your bathroom? Second thought?
I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done too. I'm actually done, to be honest.
Time to head to Lowe's for some home
Let me see here.
Choose from stylish brands
And it really blew my mind on how he was like very aware of what it was.
into an amazing
Like I know what people knew what Kingdom Hearts was. It's not like I was like really young. It was like
herself.
what 4 years ago or so. I think Logan came out 4 or 5 years ago, if I remember right. But the fact that he got it so like immediately as soon as I came up to the front to get my ticket, kind of made my day. So I was like, you know, there's one thing about a Kingdom Hearts fan. Once you guys like Kingdom Hearts, you guys can vibe pretty well. I don't really find all that. I like what's weird is I never find a bunch of I don't find Kingdom Hearts fans at all toxic at all, unless I just haven't run into any. In all honesty, I had Kingdom Hearts ringtones, so I had a similar situation. See, there you go. Like if most people don't know what Kingdom Hearts is, you can have a ringtone on your phone, and if the ringtone is pretty subtle, people won't realize it. Only the true fans will know. Only a true fan will truly know what you're playing, and that's kind of cool. And it's those little things that makes it makes it worthwhile to be either a gamer or anything like that. It's just those little things. I find it more fun to find someone who finds those little subtle moments than someone who's just blatantly say, I like this particular thing and that's it. It's like that, what's that one meme? I guess you can consider it a meme, I guess. It's that meme on TikTok where it says, when someone asks about a particular subject, but they don't want you to tell you about the particular subject that you're into, just give an example. So like, mention something that you are into without telling me, type of stuff. That it's like that, if you know what I'm talking about. Currently, my ringtone is battle music from Hollow Bastion. Ooh, wait, Kingdom Hearts 1 or like I know they kind of altered the song a little bit between each game. So which game we're talking about? The first one? I think the first one was the best one. I think so. The first Hollow Bastion song was because they altered the song a little bit here and there to make it a little bit more different than the last one. But that's just me. I think the first one, number 2. Okay. Because I remember that. I think if I remember right, number 2 is when Hollow Bastion becomes like your hub now. It becomes like where all the characters go and kind of like link up to get information with each other. That's when Sora's is taller and wearing black. I did download the first one a few days ago just to have to apply it. Okay. I hear you. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. I'm so glad that you came in here. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's simply amazing. Thank you for coming in here. Grace me with your presence. It's amazing, bro. Nothing beats a Kingdom Hearts fan. I grew up with Kingdom Hearts. I got Kingdom Hearts the day it came out. Like that like when I was in the 2000s era. It came out in 2002. Like that's how, like when like Kingdom Hearts was a phenomenon, bro. It's still phenomenal as it is. Like it's still kind of, I'm not gonna say it's stale. It's just that because it's so convoluted, only people will know what's going on if you played most of the games from the side games, and I guess the mobile app. I think the mobile app tells some secrets, but not that much. And I think there's currently a new new game of Kingdom Hearts. It's like a musical, like a match musical game. It's for the console. I think it's for Xbox, PlayStation, and I think on the computer, if I remember right. And it just came out just recently, I think like a few months ago. And I think, if I remember right, there is DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. I think it came out, I think at the end of last December. I don't remember. Melody Memory. Yes, there we go. I think it just harkens back to all like the soundtrack, most of them, just to give tribute. It's pretty much a love letter to people who are like who are really into like the music. Like really. Didn't buy it, just checked the story, which was like 20 minutes of new story. Oh really? That's lame. I wish they kind of like put a little more into that, you know. Oh wait, I think of like I always wanted to know this. Why didn't they put any? There must be an explanation for this. Maybe because of copyright reasons, or they didn't have time to do this, or there was probably some particular reason. But I noticed, unless there's the DLC and there's something there, but I kind of noticed that they didn't put any Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 3. I was wondering why did they do that? Like, why would they do that too? Was there a reason for that? 'Cause I never ever got an explanation on that. I think IGN talked about this, but I never got around to seeing it, so. Is there a reason for that? There we go, there we go. You haven't? No, I have. I beat the game and stuff already. I did that on Twitch a while back. Though the series was better off. Are you serious? Is that really the case? They went their separate ways? Are you serious? Oh, there's not Kingdom Hearts. Well, it's not technically Kingdom Hearts, but the Final Fantasy crew. Aww. But fans started complaining, so they added them in the DLC, but they didn't get a whole lot of screen time. It's still, I think they realized the mistake and they kept them in the future. Yeah. Like, it can't be Kingdom Hearts without, you know, the Final Fantasy characters. That's what kind of made most of the fan base, because most people who are fans of Final Fantasy, and then those who were nostalgic with, like, Disney was like, you know, we need that. That what made Kingdom Hearts, like, what you can't make a Kingdom Hearts game without the Disney characters or without the Final Fantasy characters. It's like yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. That's that. Whoa! I thought that was like some type of last minute resort thing. Like they couldn't get them in because of, well, I don't know, crunch time or whatever, or something was going on. Because I remember the game kept getting delayed a lot, I think. So they didn't have time to put all the Final Fantasy characters or something. I think at the time Kingdom Hearts was announced in E3, I think that's when Noxix and his crew was out. Final Fantasy 15. Cloud, Sephiroth, the Antifa are still gone though. Wonder where they are. Maybe they are where Sora is. Okay. Damn it. And you know, yo, listen. The number one thing that annoys me about this is that look, when you really solidified to like your Kingdom Hearts status as a fan is when you know you beat Sephiroth in 1, and then in 2, and then, well, not a lot of people I think knew how to do this. I'll give them a pass on this. I did watch it a few times on YouTube, but they did this thing where you can, I think, glitch the game or mod the game, and you can fight 3 Sephiroths at once or something like that. But like, you know, it's not a Kingdom Hearts game, and Sephiroth's not in it like that. Like, it's still Kingdom Hearts 3, and there's some, I guess, challenging parts in it. I think at the far end it gets real challenging. I think they made the game a little bit too easy, because of like they try to make it as I understand business wise why they made it too easy, because since the game was gone for so long, they didn't want fans to get like, I understand they didn't want to like isolate fans, but then again they kind of did in a sense, because what made Kingdom Hearts fun was that it had its challenging difficulties. Sephiroth ain't hard, dude. Have you seen the secret boss in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well as the data battles? I think there's one particular boss that was mentioned in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like, I forgot his name, but it looks like the devil, and he has like, he doesn't have, I don't think he has like his own like, he has his own like, not a keyblade, but it was a badass, he looks like he has a badass design. I fought him, but I never got to defeat him yet. I think I know what you're referring to. You say this. Sephiroth, and you've seen the secret boss, as Dave. I'm talking about the DLC, not the main game. Oh, okay. I probably didn't I didn't download that. I have to go download that. I have to go download that then, because I was still wondering what happened to the Final Fantasy characters. So that just proves I didn't download it. So once I go download it, I'll see what you're talking about. I gotta go buy that. Alright, I think I have done what I needed to do today. I took a little more time than I should have. The DLC combat is so fun. Okay, so I'll definitely get around playing it then. Because if it's like, I love the fighting in that game. The fighting is awesome. But like, I don't know, if you have to pick, like, I want to ask you this question. Which battle system was better? Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3? I'm not really caught into card system. I know people kind of hated that one, because it was kind of annoying, I think, for some people. But did you like the which battle system do you like better? Kingdom Hearts 1? Because I know they're kind of pretty much the same from 1 to 2 to 3, but like there was more rawness, I think, in the fighting in Kingdom Hearts 1 compared to the 1, 2, and 3, because it was all about literal timing. Unlike Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, if you just kept on spamming the triangle button, if you have PlayStation, you can pretty much execute any badass move you wanted to. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the most solid game, but as I said above, okay, wait, the Data Battles or the Secret Boss is my favorite combat so far in the series. Okay. I gotcha. I don't know, I like Kingdom Hearts 1 for some weird reason, because I like that rawness where you have to like really time your fighting, like when you had the fight between, like, for instance, when the game first starts, you have to time like the hits of the ball when you get thrown by what's his face, or when you're fighting the kid with the stick, or the girl with the rope, and you have to like, because it didn't give you the ability to actually like pivot or block. So you have to literally swing at the very right time to like get a deflect. And I always liked the deflecting mechanic, because it always felt so satisfying to get a deflect. But it was always annoying when the deflect was against you. That was one of the most annoying things in the game. That annoyed me. But yeah, it goes one way, it goes have to go off the other, so. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I think I did what I needed to do here. I don't think it's going to get any more better than this. And this is technically my fault. I should have been a lot more calculated into these shurikens, but the main focus of this is to make sure that I can draw the hand holding it. But I'm not going to make that excuse completely. I'm just saying that that was the main focus, but if I were to do this again, I would probably focus more on the shuriken than the hand now, since my hands are a lot more better than it was before, months ago, or like weeks ago. So there's that. Take a look at this combat. Oh wait, you're sending me, oh, send it to me on YouTube if it's coming through. If you're sending the link, send it through YouTube. Because it's gonna probably block you on that because of Nightbot. I don't know, it's gonna do the same thing with the Restream bot. But I don't know how to send the pictures of my homework to my teacher email. She didn't explain in class how to do it. Oh, wait, email? Bro, I don't know how to send the pictures of... Oh snap, I just realized. Okay, bro, I don't know how to send the pictures of my homework to my teacher. Then if that, try use your phone. That could work, but then again, I doubt she'll ever take that because it probably might be smaller to see and harder to see, depending on what type of phone you have and how like good at the link is. The camera quality is. So that really sucks that you can't send it to your teacher, or you can't just give it to her the next day. That really does suck. Okay. Alright, so let me see here. Let me get these together. I think I did what I needed to do. I tried my best here. Oh wait, no. This hand is way too like straight. I need to make this a little bit more. Curve it a little. Oh, curve it a little bit more. I'll try. Okay. Okay. There we go. I think that looks a little more natural. Alright. There you go. So I'm going to put this. One.
But now Straight Talk Wireless's new Platinum Unlimited plan includes phone protection. Just $65 a month for unlimited talk, text, data, and more. Straight Talk Wireless only at Walmart. See Mobile Protect terms and conditions at assurant.com/straighttalk. Limitations and exclusions apply.
Okay. Delete this. Don't need this anymore. Alright. Now I got everything I need. Come on, get through. Okay, there we go. Oops. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Take a look at this comment. Just to make sure, you send that as a link, right? You can share it through YouTube, but I don't know. If it doesn't come through on YouTube, send to me in a DM in a whisper on Twitch. I'll definitely look at that and let you know. Just in case if it's not coming through. Ray. Okay, we got a hand here. Okay, we got two. I guess we'll still add. Oh. Okay. Take this. Okay, do that. No, not this is old. There it is. Alright, I did my 4 today. I'm done for today. Let's get a good look at these in a second. I'm going to So, which is your favorite streaming platform? I think, as far as I see it, it is Twitch. But I'm currently using Twitch and YouTube to stream. I'm using Restream, so I know I think Restream has its benefits, but it kind of I think Restream, it's either Twitch or Restream, but Restream is just a software, if anything. So I would say Twitch. YouTube, I would like to say, but YouTube kind of doesn't have much going on. Unlike Twitch, you can do more. Like, you can get like certain extensions that work here and there, and it can be beneficial to your stream and stuff like that. There's more integration in that, you know. I sent you a link on YouTube as well. Okay. Thank you for that, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just letting everyone know, if you guys want to learn anything from me, I do I do art tutorials on YouTube. I am constructing a course as we speak. It's gonna take some time for it to get all 100%. So I have it ready for Gumroad and Patreon and all that great stuff. So if you guys want to enjoy or want to get a good grasp of how to draw hands and stuff like that, I do put them out on YouTube, but I'll put like the more premium stuff later on in time. I'll announce that to you guys. But I do have a March Madness testing live stream that's coming at the end of the month. So if you guys want to be part of that live stream, just send me a DM on YouTube and say to me, I want to be part of the live stream. Then I will know when to give you the link when the day comes. I would put this on an email, what do you call it, a mailing list, but that's cost money. I don't have money for that. So if you guys want to be part of that live stream, just go on YouTube, subscribe, and then send me a message saying I want to be part of the March Madness live stream. What's going to happen in that live stream is that I'm going to answer any questions you have that has to do with art, anatomy, gesture, shape, form, shading, you know, all the, you know, the roundabout works. But if I don't get like enough to a certain enough like DMs, then it may not happen, because it makes no sense just for two people who gets their questions answered. I'm just sitting there for an hour. So like that's how long it's gonna be, like an hour, 2 hours at best. So if you guys want to be part of that stream or want to be part of that at all, just let me know. Wait, I can be, yes, if you're already a subscriber, just send me, if you're already a subscriber, just send me a message in DM so I know when to send you the link, because it makes no sense saying that I'm getting the subscribers and you guys don't come. So I will send to the people who want to go, so you have to send me DM on YouTube saying I want to go. If you're already a subscriber, that's great, just send me a DM. But if you're not, then subscribe and then send a DM. There you go. What do you mean part of the live stream? So what I'm seeing like part of the live stream is I'm gonna send you a private link, and that private link will be only to people who got the link from me. It won't work by giving it to other people. It has to come through me, I guess. That's how it works. I don't know if I'm gonna do it either on a Discord or a Zoom call or what case may be, but you know, that's if you want to be part of that and want your questions to be answered, depending if you have any questions about art or drawing or anything like that, because I'll answer any questions and do any demonstrations you want, and you know, so you guys get your time or case may be. So if you want to be part of that, just send me a DM, subscribe to YouTube. You can also follow the Twitch. That'd be awesome as well. That would be helpful, guys. I'm almost close to affiliate, I guess. But once I get to affiliate, I may not still... I won't sign up yet, because I know if you're on Restream, you can't do affiliate on Twitch. But I'd rather build that audience first before I worry about getting any affiliate stuff. So that stuff. So this is just a fair like announcement to you guys. Subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Twitch, follow on Instagram if you like, because that's where most of my audience come from, is Instagram and all that great stuff. So wait, I can be a part of the live stream? Same question as Ray? Yes, you can be part of that. as long as you send me a message, because I'm not gonna send the message to people who don't want to come, because if I send it to a subscriber who don't feel like going, they're not gonna go. It makes no sense. That's just a bother. That's so cool. I'm already subscribed. I want to join, but I don't think my mom will let me in my room on my computer for more than half an hour. Half an hour. Well, the live stream is only an hour. If for this hour and a half to 2 hours, but I'll say it's going to be just for an hour and a half. I'll say. So everyone gets their chance, and I'll try to do like a fast crash course on that. And I'm having things constructed for a course. I'm having things constructed for the Patreon, so you guys can get your money's worth if you feel like paying in that sense. It'll be extremely cheap and affordable, so there won't be no hardships on, like, if you want to get my tutorials, my references and stuff. It'll be on Gumroad and all that great stuff. So, there's that. So it would be really helpful if you guys want to try that out, if you want to, and stuff. So have a great night, guys. No! Oh my goodness, no! Oh no. Oh man, the phone died. And I needed that. Great.
You know what notice it?
No, I didn't know it was dying. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, I'll post something tonight. Alright, have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry about that. No, I that's why I freaked out, because I'm subscribed to the YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch, so the phone died, so that sucks. So with that said, have a great night, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you, Ray, for coming in, and others who came in before.